There's a game on TV, so all the little rebel girls and boys get their chance to take back the streets. And I grab my boots and my hat, and I head out for the walk past that Tennessee riverside. Well, that's my favorite place not to talk, where I remember all my good times, remember all my bad. Yeah, I remember thinking memory was all I'd ever have in the end. Well, if the world's a stage, it's a crazy play, and I can only take it day by day, 'cause the poets went wild with the storyline, and some of their choices have been weighing on my mind, like giving silver and gold to crooked men, a crown of thorns to the king, and not one damn line about the queen since Act 1, Scene 3. And they put a rising tide on a timeline, smokestack cloud in the sky, fear in every human heart, and true love in a disguise. Me, oh my. So I climb in my soft bed at night, and I build a fire to warm my feet. I crack open that champagne and gobble up all my black-eyed peas. 'Cause I know I need some sweet relief, I'll write a song for you and me, and beg the poets for some mercy from their choices that we can't see coming. Remember all my good times, remember all my bad. Yeah, I remember thinking memory was all I'd ever have. And it goes like this: dee-dee-la-da-dee-do, diddly-doo-da-dee-da, da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-la-da-dee-dee-do, diddly-doo-da-dee-da. Yeah, I remember all my good times, remember all my bad. Yeah, I remember thinking memory was all I'd ever have in the end.
Matt Urmy live in studio on 90.3 The Rock and on UTTV. All right, good stuff there, brother. Good stuff. Matt, of course, working on a new record and already working on one after that, too. But a guy who stays busy not just putting pen to paper writing songs. He writes poetry, which how often does this ever happen to you? You start writing a poem and it ends up being a song, or vice versa. Does that happen often, or is there pretty much a line of distinction? Does that, I mean, one you're like, well, this is just a poem, or one, I mean, is there a lot of crossover there?
There is, yeah, all the time. And it's, things come in ways that kind of clue me in, like, oh, this is something that's going to be for the page, or this is something that, because I'll be, a lot of time when I'm writing songs, I got the guitar in my hand, and so I'm already sort of there humming along,
yeah,
as opposed to just sitting there in the quiet. But, yeah, sometimes I'm writing a song, and then it turns out it's like, where I got to go with the images and all that kind of stuff is like, I just put the guitar down and I just let it roll, just the language.
Right, right.
That's always special, too, when you can take a song and make a song where you're just sitting with the language, and it's just right there.
Absolutely. A big clump of clay that you're molding there into a final song. Ghosts in a House, a book of poetry that you had published, your own poetry, right? And you graduated with a degree here at University of Tennessee, right? Or is that
that's right. And I'm just about 3 weeks away from finishing up my master's in poetry. And I'm working on a new book that you never know when they're going to get done. You hope that it's going to get done soon. And you tell
kind of like a CD, huh?
Yeah, kind of like a CD. Poetry books can take forever, though, because, I mean, at least for me, in my experience, the one I published last year came in like 3 days. I wrote the whole book.
Wow.
And now this one seems to be taking some time. I'm bringing stuff in from the last 10 years of living and traveling the world and stuff like that. So I'm going through old journals and and trying to relive in my mind, you know, a lot of what I went through and saw and smelled and all that.
And speaking of world traveler, you spend some time in New Zealand too, don't you? You're into this whole holistic arts and healing stuff kind of thing.
Yep.
What touch on that briefly? It's kind of neat.
I got invited by a family of Maori people who are the indigenous people of New Zealand. They invited me to come and stay with them for a while, and they started teaching me the way they do their traditional healing, you know, through really deep work in the body, and you know, where they make medicines out of tree roots and leaves and that kind of stuff. And so I got to go there and live with them for a while and learn that, and stay with a bunch of different elders in this one area in New Zealand, and yeah, it changed my life. It's amazing.
And if that wasn't enough to keep you busy, tell us a little bit about this Global Artist Alliance for Community Equity. You still working at getting that going? Is it up and going? What's up with that?
No, it's coming. The website's being designed. It's sort of a beast to design an interactive you know, website where people can create their own profiles and email each other and do all. So it's a beast that's being designed right now. But basically what it is it's just going to be a free website that artists go to connect with community nonprofit organizations, and for the purpose of them getting together to set up benefits for those organizations, kind of saying, you know, it only makes sense in the world we're living in now that the artists take initiative to support their community with their gifts to help, you know, say the shelter for abused women needs a new roof put on the house. Well, some artists could get together and throw a benefit for that, and there you go. And it kind of came out of the whole Knoxville at Night thing we started up years ago for John Rule.
Yep.
I'm kind of trying to take that into Nashville and keep that growing and building. And
great idea, man. The power of music. I mean, it is
absolutely
busts all borders.
And photography. I mean, all artists can raise money to help their community organizations.
And poets.
Poets, absolutely.
Very, very cool. We'll keep an eye out on that as well, and we'll happy to push that here on WUTK when you get that up and going. We've got Matt Urmy in studio. Matt, you got one more for us before we come back and say our goodbyes?
Absolutely, yeah. This song is one of the ones coming on the new record that just showed up late, but it's definitely going on it. And I don't even have the beginning of the song written yet. I haven't figured out the first few lines, but
hey, better late than never, buddy.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to play it anyway because I'm having so much fun with it right now.
Right on.
I think it's going to be a song about time, and so I'll just start saying this. The time will blow your mind if you give it a little while. Time will make you cry, scream, shout, and smile. And looking back through history, time has always been tough. And I've been thinking about what it is we've been living through, and it seems like the best thing, about the only thing I can do is keep writing these songs and singing them for you. So here we go. When you're waking up, take it real, real slow. Put your hands in the air and bow your head down low, singing, let it roll, roll, roll. 'Cause see, God gets up way before you, man. I can promise you she's got a whole lot more to do. And you know she's singing, let it roll, roll, roll. And some say that Satan never sleeps, but that ain't true. He just waits till the sun goes down to start messing with you. And you know he's singing, let it roll, roll, roll. Well, I don't want to bring it down too low, so I try to keep it light, man. I try to take it slow. But if you feel like you're getting left behind, you just let me know. 'Cause the whole wide world's just a little spinning globe, a Cadillac burning up a midnight road. Devil in the trunk, angel in the back seat, God on the radio, and the people in the street. It's a heartbeat away, it's a southbound train. It's a girl giving birth all alone in the rain. It's a call, a fight, it's a renaissance rodeo. Yeah, and the people keep coming, and they're coming and they're going. And the stands in the stadium are all overflowing. And the poor, poor people on the rafts in the river, well, they're rowing. And if you lose your house or your job or your car, don't go killing yourself or killing somebody else. Just let it roll, roll, roll. 'Cause I think there's a lot going on here, ain't got nothing to do with money. And I know you work hard for your own milk and honey, so don't let them take it from you. Let it roll, roll, roll. 'Cause the whole wide world's just a little spinning globe, a Cadillac burning up a midnight road. Devil in the trunk, angel in the back seat, God on the radio, and the people in the street. It's a heartbeat away, it's a southbound train.
It's a girl giving birth all alone in the rain. It's a call, it's a fight, it's a renaissance rodeo. Yeah, and the people keep coming, and they're coming and they're going. And the stands in the stadium are all overflowing. And the poor, poor people on the rafts in the river, well, they're still rowing. What about old Emily Stiles? She stayed at home. She wore a white dress in her garden all alone. Sewed all the songs up in little envelopes and kept them neath the mattress, just for the ghosts. And Dirty Head Bobby, he's a pretty wild kid. As the blues in his soul kept him blowing in the wind. And he can act crazy, he can sound a little strange, but you better listen close, he starts singing, time gonna change. Well, I don't wanna bring you down too low, so I'll try to keep it light, I'll try to take it slow. But if you feel like you're getting left behind, baby, you just let me know. 'Cause the whole wide world's just a little spinning globe, a Cadillac burning up a midnight road, a devil in the trunk, angel in the back seat, God on the radio and the people in the street. It's a heartbeat away, it's a southbound train. It's a girl giving birth all alone in the rain. It's a call, it's a fight, it's a renaissance rodeo.
Very cool stuff. Got a little almost Todd Snyder, and speaking of East Nashville, almost a little Todd Snyder type influence, who's a great singer-songwriter himself. And but we've got our own Matt Urmy right here. We call him our own, even though he lives in Nashville now. But we got a new CD, tentatively titled New Season Coming, in the works. Hopefully going to be out at the beginning of the new year. A guy who seems to got a lot going on, a lot of good things happening in his life right now, and we're happy about that, buddy.
Yes, I'm blessed.
Very much so. And take care of the Big E, yourself, Mr. Ezra, and continued success, man. Keep going at it. We look forward to getting that CD in so we can spin it a lot and
Thank you,
come
Benny.
back up here and play for us again. How's that sound?
Thank you so much, Benny.
Very much so. Matt Urmy,
Keep
live.
Doing it. Keep doing it, brother.
You got it, man. Live on 90.3 The Rock and on UTTV, The Rock Unplugged.